Welcome back to the channel where we dive into all things K-pop with heart hype and a little bit of hot tea. And oh boy, today's tea is brewing hot around Blackpink and their latest track, Jump. Now, before we get too deep, let me say this up front. I'm a huge Blackpink fan. So what we're about to talk about comes from a place of love, concern, and a little bit of frustration that I think many Blinks are feeling right now. So here's the setup. After what felt like ages without full group content, Blackpink finally dropped a new song called Jump on July 11. The hype? Real. The expectations? Sky high. Because let's be honest, when Blackpink comes back, it's usually an event. We're talking teaser overload, visuals everywhere, interviews, dance practices, live stages, the whole package. But this time, not so much. Yes, we got a music video. And yes, it was interesting. But that's kind of where the rollout ended. No dance practice video, no remixes, no extended cuts, no interviews. And as fans began to digest the content, many started voicing their disappointment online, saying it all felt rushed. Like this comeback was stitched together quickly without the love and effort we're used to from a Blackpink release. Then came July 16. A tweet went viral teasing some new behind-the-scenes content from the Jump music video shoot, and fans got excited. Finally, we thought, some insight, some moments with the girls, maybe some clarity on how this comeback came together. But when people clicked the link, it led back to the same music video we already saw. Not a new video, not even bloopers. Eventually, YG did post a behind-the-scenes clip, but it was only 20 seconds long. Yep, 20 seconds. Let that sink in for a sec. 20 seconds. That's barely enough time for Jennie to blink and Rosé to flip her hair. Blinks weren't just disappointed. They were furious. And understandably so. It's not just about the length. It's about feeling like we're being tossed crumbs and being told it's a feast. Fans flooded social media, calling out YG Entertainment for lazy promotion and asking, where's the full content we used to get? Remember when Blackpink had 12-minute behind-the-scenes clips with fun member interactions, set reveals, choreography breakdowns? What happened to all that? Some fans even began comparing Jump to past releases, pointing out how this comeback lacked the iconic, polished Blackpink touch. There were no dance performance videos, no appearances on music shows, no international press. For a group of Blackpink's global scale, that's almost shocking. And this brings us to the bigger picture. Fans are now questioning whether YG is truly supporting Blackpink in the way they deserve. After all, this is a group that literally helped redefine what it means to be a global K-pop act. They've played Coachella, they've collaborated with Western artists, they've broken records. So why does it feel like this comeback was handled with minimum effort? Here's my take. And again, I say this with love. YG needs to start treating Blackpink like the queens they are again. Because the fans aren't just asking for content, they're asking for respect. Respect for the group's artistry, their legacy, and their bond with Blinks. So let me throw this over to you. Do you feel like the promotion for Jump was enough? Or do you agree that YG dropped the ball? And if you could ask YG to release one piece of content for Jump, what would it be? A dance practice? A proper behind-the-scenes vlog? Maybe a remix or performance version? Drop your thoughts in the comments, because this is one of those moments where we as fans need to speak up. And who knows, maybe, just maybe, they'll listen. Stick around, because in the next 7 minutes, we're gonna dig deeper into the AI controversy, what fans think really happened behind the scenes, and whether this could impact Blackpink's future releases. You don't want to miss it. All right, let's dive into the most heated part of this whole situation, the AI controversy. When the Jump music video first dropped, fans noticed something felt off. The visuals were sleek, sure, but also strangely sterile. The lighting was overly smooth, the sets looked surreal, and there was an odd stiffness to how everything moved. And naturally, the rumors started flying. Was this made with generative AI? Now, this wasn't just a wild guess. Some fans pointed out that parts of the teaser had a weird, uncanny valley vibe. You know what I mean, right? That strange feeling when something looks almost real but not quite? Yeah, it's like your brain just knows something's artificial. On July 15th, things escalated when YG dropped that infamous 20-second behind-the-scenes clip. And while a lot of fans were mad about the length, others focused on the content. Because if you really watched closely, you could see that real sets, props, and camera crews were used. Some fans felt like that short clip actually proved the MV was not AI-generated, just heavily stylized. And honestly, I'm kind of torn on this. On one hand, it does look like BLACKPINK were physically on set. But on the other hand, it's totally possible that AI or CGI was used in post-production to enhance or even replace parts of the original footage. That wouldn't be unusual in today's industry. But the real issue is transparency. YG didn't say a thing about it. No clarification, no explanation. And when your fandom is confused and feeling misled, silence can speak louder than any tweet. Now here's the bigger conversation I think we need to have. Not just about Jump, but about BLACKPINK's future. This comeback wasn't just a letdown in terms of content. It shook some fans' confidence in how YG is handling the group moving forward. The lack of choreography in the MV, no dance practice, no performance content. For a group known for powerful stages and fierce dance breaks, that absence hits hard. And what makes it worse? BLACKPINK has been on a long group hiatus. Blink's waited so long for this, and then what we got felt like a teaser for something bigger that never came. It feels like YG dropped a single, slapped on a video, and called it a day. Meanwhile, fans are out here begging for more. Extended behind the scenes, full albums with more than 10 tracks, meaningful promotions, interviews, remixes, English singles, collabs. BLACKPINK deserves an era, not a moment. Let's be real. They have the star power, the talent, the global audience, everything they need to take over the world, again. So why isn't that happening? In my opinion, if YG doesn't step up soon, it won't just be Blinks who feel the burn. The industry is watching. Other 4th gen and even 5th gen groups are already pushing boundaries, investing in high-concept comebacks, building immersive storytelling and lore. If BLACKPINK's management keeps coasting on their past success without fueling the fire, they risk fading in relevance. Not because the group isn't capable, but because they're being held back. So I want to hear from you. Do you think the AI speculation matters, or is it just a distraction from the bigger issue of poor promotions? And what do you hope BLACKPINK's next comeback looks like? A full album? More collabs? A global tour with fresh visuals? Drop your answers below, because this conversation needs to happen. And YG, if you're watching, listen to your fans. They're not just complaining, they're asking for the greatness that BLACKPINK deserves. Because at the end of the day, BLACKPINK isn't just a brand. They're artists, they're performers, and they're the reason a whole generation fell in love with K-pop. All right, that's it for today's deep dive. If you like this video, be sure to hit that like button, subscribe for more honest K-pop commentary, and ring the bell so you never miss when we spill the tea. This is Youngbuzz signing off. Until next time, stay kind, stay loud, and always stay in the loop. See you in the next one.